Chemistry paper, 9 standard finals, yet another paper of 80 marks, section A, 40 marks, and question number 1 is MCQ. Which of the following graph represents V against T at constant pressure? Now V against T means Charles' law. So we know that Charles' law says that V1 upon T1 equal to V2 upon T2, which also means that volume of the dry mass of a gas given mass of the dry gas is directly proportional to the absolute temperature, which means if we have volume here and temperature here, it should go this way. Understood? At 0 degree C, this is 0 degree C, it will have some volume, but if it is produced backwards, it will meet at minus 273 degrees C. Do you remember this part? So if it is directly proportional, it cannot be this, it cannot be this, it cannot be this, and actually it is not even this. Can you see that? It should have been like this, correct or no?
Yes.
What does this tell me? That at 0 degree C, it is having 0 volume, correct? But the only option that we can have is this one. So that is A option. They should have mentioned here temperature is in Kelvin. If this is Kelvin, then this is true. Okay, so they have not been specific. So it's all right. That is the only applicable one. For the reaction PbO plus H2, Pb plus H2O, which of the statements is wrong? Now, even before we look at it, what has H2 done? H2 has taken O. Means what? Oxygen is removed. Correct? What is happening here? Oxygen is removed. Can you see that PbO has become Pb? Means oxygen has been removed, yes? Removal of oxygen means reduction. So hydrogen becomes what agent? Reducing agent. So H2 is reducing agent is correct, so we can't take that. PbO is oxidizing agent. Now remember, oxidizing agent gets reduced is correct, so that also you cannot. PbO is oxidized to Pb? No, it is reduced. Correct or no? So this is the option that they're looking for. H2 is oxidized. Yes, H2 has been added with oxygen. So this is correct. So this also they don't want. They want the wrong statement. They don't want the correct statement. So we have the answer as C. So even though you have been filled with the subject of today's exam and tomorrow is your chemistry, you can still think like on these lines, correct or no? Is it difficult? No, no. Is it difficult? No. Now, which of the following metals do not give hydrogen with acid? Now, with acid does not give means you will have your PSC, Mazil, and then H, and then chapter. Correct or no? This is your activity series, metal activity series. Now, if acid has H, all these above can liberate hydrogen except lead, because lead will give PbCl2 or PbSO4 with HCl and H2SO4, which forms insoluble coating. So I can take this to give hydrogen from the acids. Which ones will not give? The ones which are here. So which one is lower? Can you see this? All these are above. Which one is lower than hydrogen? Copper. Can you see that? So copper cannot displace if I have Cu plus HCl dilute. Cu cannot displace H because Cu is below H in the activity series. Let us come to the Fourth one, the number of elements and the number of shells in the third period. In the third period, there are 8 elements, and how many shells they will have? 3. So where is 8 comma 3? Number 5, the salt normally used in the desiccator. This is in water chapter. Desiccator means a drying agent, means it should be hygroscopic. Which one is hygroscopic? Fused calcium
Fused
chloride.
calcium chloride.
Okay, now you should also remember each one of these: caustic soda, deliquescent, washing soda, efflorescent. You know, all these things you have to go to that water chapter and know these salts properly. Which one is decahydrate salt, which one is dihydrate, pentahydrate. Okay, you remember to learn that. Make a note of it just now only so that you don't forget. The salt that undergoes photochemical decomposition will be silver compound. Where is silver compound? Okay, direct combination reaction of sulfur dioxide with water. So SO2 is sulfur dioxide and water means this. So if it is combination, it will become H2, then this S, and how many O's do you see? So which one of these is this? Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
The element which forms a diatomic molecule. Diatomic molecule means it will be F2 or O2 or H2. But if it is sulfur, it will be S8. Carbon is single, phosphorus single, fluorine will be giving me F2. Why? Because it's a halogen. Why it's a halogen? Because fluorine is 2,7. So you will see fluorine will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 electrons. With another fluorine, again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will have a single covalent bond, and that will give us a diatomic molecule. Why? Because it has got 7 electron in the valence shell. Tell me, if it was oxygen, you would have had 2,6. Then again it would have been O double bond O. That also would have been O2, again a diatomic molecule. Atomic number is 8. Immediately what you should do? Electronic configuration. What it will be? 2,6. So it will be in which group? Correct? It will be group number 16, yes? Will it be 6? This is written 6A or 16, correct? So it will be the correct option. Which one? A. Making sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, alkaline earth metal in period 2. Period 2 is little Betty. So this is alkali metal, alkali earth. So what is this? You remember the mnemonics of period 2, period 3, everything? You know by heart, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The number of electrons in the outer shell of oxygen atom which are not involved in the formation of oxygen molecule. So oxygen is 2,6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again another oxygen 1, 2. You need to think, okay? Don't learn everything by heart. So these two are shared pairs. That will give us O double bond O. That will give us O2. So this is your thinking step. They are saying the number of electrons in the outer shell which are not involved will be how many? 2, 4, 6, 8. Number of electrons in the outer shell of oxygen atom which are not involved in the formation of oxygen molecule. So it will be per oxygen, there will be 4. In the molecule, there will be total 8. But in oxygen atom means only 1 atom. Okay, understood the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be 4, but supposing that the question had been changed to number of electrons in the outer shells of oxygen atoms. Okay, if they had said atoms in the formation of molecule, then there would be 8 electrons. Understood? Understood the difference, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because 8 is not in any of the options. What is the RMM of sodium hydroxide? Now sodium is 23. You should know these numbers, huh? Remember, what is sodium? It is 2311. So the mass is 23. Oxygen is how much? 16.
16.
And this is 1.
1.
So how much it is? 40. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now percentage composition of methane. What is methane? You'll have to work this out. CH4. So what is the mass of it? 12 plus 4 of these. That means it is 16, correct? What is the percentage of hydrogen? Hydrogen is 4 out of 16, correct? Multiplied by 100. So that will be 25%, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And for carbon, what will we write? This is 3/4 means how much? 75%. So 75% carbon, 25% hydrogen. This is the one, correct? Next one
Yes,
is
ma'am.
again easy. Chemical formula of calcium phosphate. Ca is 2 plus and PO4 is 3 minus. What it will be? Ca3 PO4 twice. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Metals which exhibit variable valencies. Fe is 2 plus and 3 plus and Cu is 1 plus 2 plus. So this is correct. Calcium does not have, sodium does not have, sodium does not have. So the correct option is A. How is it?
Good.
Now, out of these 15, how many marks would you get? Even without studying, you have to mark these and you have to keep them ready. Give reasons. Atomic weights are not whole numbers. This is the learning work, correct? Again, alkali metals are strong reducing agents. We've already written these, so this is learning work. Though lead is above hydrogen, it does not react with dilute sulfuric acid. This one is an important one. In place of dilute sulfuric acid, they will give you dilute hydrochloric acid also. Reason being, what does lead form? Insoluble coating of PbSO4 with sulfuric acid and the reaction stops. If it is HCl, what it will form? PbCl2, which is again forming insoluble coating and the reaction stops. So if the reaction stops, we cannot collect hydrogen. Correct? We come to this. Gas completely fills completely the vessel in which it is kept. This again is the learning work in your gas laws. Noble gases are inert in nature. So many times we have said this, that they have complete stable electronic configuration. They do not need to gain, lose or share electrons. Correct? So this is all learning work. So make sure that you learn this properly. All right, all the give reasons from all the chapters, learn them up nicely. Okay. We come to B. fill up the blanks with correct answers. Now this is which chapter is this? Tell me. Which is this chapter? Tell me. Atmospheric pollution.
Atmospheric pollution.
This you do on your own, okay? This is all learning work.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
simple.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Then Bosch process. In Bosch process, what you will have to know, there is carbon dioxide. How is it recovered? What are the washer bottles? Again, that is learning work. Correct? So Bosch
Yes, ma'am.
process, everything you have to know, even the laboratory process, which are the different. Sorry, Bosch process doesn't have the washer bottles. Laboratory preparation has the washer bottles, but Bosch process know all the reactions, everything, temperatures, conditions. This again learning work. Let us look at this. Molecular weight of oxygen is 32 gram. One molecule of oxygen is. Now one molecule of oxygen is O2, means how many oxygens are there? 2.
2.
So 32 into 2 will be?
64.
Okay. So it will be one molecule of oxygen is 64 times as heavy as 1/12 mass of carbon C12. Correct or no? Yes or no?
Ma'am.
Yeah. Now we come to next one. What does it look like? Hydrogen. Okay. Zinc they have given thistle funnel. This is the flask. X is a flask. Hydrogen. They have not labeled the acid over here. Anyway, let us see for 5 marks what they are asking. Name the acid in the flask X. Which acid do we use? Dilute HCl. Correct? Now, if you write only HCl, you will get a 0. No, wait. We should read the complete statement. It forms metallic sulfate. If it is forming sulfate, then the acid will be sulfuric acid. Correct? If they had to say metallic chloride, then we would have said what? Hydrochloric acid dilute. But if it's giving metallic sulfate, means ZnSO4, then X must be dilute sulfuric acid. If you write H2SO4, you will get a 0. Why? Because they said name the acid. So don't write the formula. What will be the reaction? Zinc plus H2SO4, you have to write dilute. And zinc is going to displace this hydrogen. So it will become ZnSO4 and H2 will be displaced. If you don't write this, your teacher can give you 0. Just make sure that you write the conditions also. Which impurities produced above can be removed by the passage through lead nitrate solution? Do you remember arsine, phosphine, H2S, so many CO2, SO2, moisture, so many impurities are there, right? So lead nitrate, what does it remove? If you don't remember, come on, quickly open your textbook, check lead nitrate, what does it remove? No? Is it arsine, phosphine? What page number?
Yes, ma'am.
Lead nitrate is removing arsine, phosphine?
Ma'am.
What page number are you on?
Ma'am, it removes H2S.
Yes, so you have to write over the H2S, then you will get 0, no? What will you write? Hydrogen sulfide gas. Okay. So you have to know arsine phosphine is removed by which solution?
AgNO3.
But you write AgNO3, you will get 0. What you should write?
Nitrate.
Yeah. Be very careful, okay? That's how in chemistry we lose marks. Huh? Okay. State the precautions for collecting the gas. For collecting the gas, what you have to take the precaution? Precautions in collection of the gas during this. This has to be all airtight, correct or no? Because hydrogen air mixture is explosive and this thistle funnel has to dip into the acid. You pour sufficient acid so that the low end is below the acid, so that the gas will go only through this, it will not come out through the thistle funnel. Understood? How is the gas collected in the above reaction? Water comes down, hydrogen goes up. How will you describe it? By downward displacement of water. So far so good?
Yes, ma'am.
You can give yourself marks actually here. How many you would get? We don't have time to write everything, okay? You have to judge for yourself and give marks. What is the law which states that in a chemical reaction, total mass of reacting substances is equal to, is it called law of
Law of conservation.
of law of conservation of matter, law of conservation
ma'am.
of mass? A covalent molecule is formed with two different elements having three single covalent bonds. Three single covalent bonds reminds me of this. Three single covalent bonds, yes. If they say four single covalent bonds, I am reminded of this. And two single covalent bonds, I am reminded of this. So what kind of question will come for this? Name the covalent molecules which has two different elements having two single covalent bonds. Here what kind of question will come? Come on, tell me. Here what they will say? Four single covalent bonds. And this means how many? Three. Did you understand this part? Hello? Yeah?
Yes,
So it is ammonia. Covalent molecule, what you'll write? Ammonia. Don't write NH3. Understood, right? Okay. Now the non-metal in period 2, which is tetravalent. Now period 2 is little Betty's boyfriend got 9 orange fish never. Now we want non-metal. Now non-metals are all these non-metals, yes. Tetravalent means valency 4 will be this one, no? This will be 2 comma 4. This is 2 comma 5 cannot be tetravalent. This is 2 comma 6 cannot be tetravalent, and 2 comma 7 cannot be tetravalent. So which is the correct option? Sorry, correct answer, carbon. Don't write, just see, spell it out. The formula of the hydroxide of element having configuration 282. Now 282, when they tell you there are three shells, so it is period 3. So we have naughty magazines, correct? This will be 281, this will be 282. Understanding? Hydroxide of this will be Mg will be Mg2 plus. So hydroxide will be Mg. This will be the formula, yes?
Yes,
Electrovalent compound formed between alkali metal and halogen. Alkali metal, I can take sodium. Halogen, I can take Cl. Is it an electrovalent compound? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I write sodium chloride? Now from this, do you think it was easy to get some marks at least?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so make a note of it and then we will check how much we are getting even without studying. Just now you're full of the other subject for which you studied, but still you can understand that over the whole year what you have studied will not go waste. Now you have to do this. Tell me, what is the first one? Hasn't Cl2 displaced this I? So what is the first one? Simple displacement, correct?
Displacement.
Now here what is this? This is combining these two and giving you only one. So it is direct combination.
Direct
Yes.
combination.
Direct combination.
Correct. What is this? Can you see? Can you see what has happened? Double decomposition. Correct. What is this now? What is this? So we finished with this, we finished with this, we finished with this. Okay. Now, this one will be decomposition. Yes, this one. Correct. This is decomposition. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So which one is remaining now? Redox reaction.
Redox
Redox reaction will be this. Okay. Now, even though you don't understand this, it will be the last option. Okay. Now you have to see what is the redox part over here. So SO2, this is Cl2. Cl2 has become HCl, correct? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can see that H has been added. H has been added to Cl. So I will write this in case I have any more questions asked on this, I should be able to answer. So addition of H2, correct? Here. So that becomes reduction. Understanding? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So reduction has happened over here. And what has happened in case of SO2? This SO2 and H2O. SO2 and H2O becomes H2SO3. Can you see that? H2SO3 is becoming H2SO4. What has happened? There is addition of oxygen, correct or no? There were 3 O's and now there are 4 O's. So can you see there is reduction and oxidation? Addition of O2 means it is oxidation. So reduction, oxidation is taking place simultaneously. That's why it is redox. Understanding? You
Yes,
could
ma'am.
look at it this way. Yeah. All right. And also understand that Cl2 is getting reduced. So Cl2 is oxidizing agent. Okay. And the oxidizing agent gets reduced. So this part will be your SO2 plays the part of the reducing agent. Understanding? Okay. This was a little difficult, but I think with elimination we managed to get the answer for this. So we finished 40 marks. Are you okay with 40 marks? Let us come to section B, for which we have to solve 4 questions, but we will solve all. Now can you see this is learning work? Can you see this is learning work? This is from Bosch process. Correct? This is also from Bosch process, learning work. Will you learn it up? Yeah. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
for the C part, this is the thinking part. What are they giving you? This B, E, F, S, I, K, and C, A. Now they are saying select the element which has 1 electron in the outermost shell. So 1 electron in the outermost shell means it will be group 1A. So you have to remember the alkali metal. Now can you see K is 2881? See, you should be able to understand what is very little Betty. So what is, let us get this straight. Little Betty means what? It will be 2,2. Agreed? What is fluorine? 9 orange fish. So 2,7. Correct? What is SI? All sick people says Clinton. So this will be 2, 8, and 4. Correct? Understanding? Now K is king calcium. King is what? Period 4. Understood? And what is king calcium? This will be king calcium. So 2, 8, 8, 2. Understood now what we are doing? Everybody
Yes,
understood?
ma'am.
If you are confused about this, then you write your periodic table like this. You write this, you have to know this by heart. You know the mnemonic. And then, did you understand? So now you will know this is what? Period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4. So this will be 2881. This will be 2882. Understanding? This will be 2,
Yes, ma'am.
7, 2, 6, 2, 4. Understanding? 284. Are you understanding how you can go about it? If you can't do this, make sure that you write this in just about 5 seconds. Keep this in front of you. Okay? But this should be in front of you. Now, which is the element which has only one shell in the outermost, one electron in the outermost shell? So the first answer is what? K. Select two elements that belong to same group. Same group is what? Can you see which one it is? Understanding? Two elements in the same period means same number of shells. Same number of shells. Can you see 4 shells, 4 shells? How was it? Did you understand how to think?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, okay. We come to the next one. Chlorine gas occupies so much at STP. Calculate the volume occupied when the pressure is reduced to this at 27 degrees C. What do we do for this? Make two columns. We'll have column 1 and column 2. STP means what? P1, B1, T1. STP means this will be 720 mm. So I'll write 760 mm of Hg. Volume is how much? 512 cc. Temperature at 0 degrees C means 0 plus 273. So that will be equal to 273 Kelvin. Then we have P2, V2 and T2. They are telling you that 720 mm Hg. 27 degrees means 27 plus 273 means 300 Kelvin. Yes. Then what you will write? Tell me. By
Gas equation. P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2.
Very good. So 760 into 512 upon 273 equal to 720 into V2 upon 300. So V2 is equal to, take this that side, so 300 into 760 into 512 upon 273 into 720. 3 goes 100 times, 3 goes 91 times. 512 is divisible by 8, no? So 8 nines, 8 648, 8 fours. Anything else goes 13 into 7 here, 9 doesn't go. So it's going to give you a fraction. Alright, so you have to make it to 2 decimal places. Understanding? Yeah, and those many cc's you will say. Is that okay with you so far? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
So let us look at question number 4. Now for this, tell me where you would lose your marks, and accordingly you can put your marks for yourself. Give balanced for the following conversions. Now this can be a little difficult for some of you. Yeah. So let us look at the first one, copper carbonate. So I will write CuCO3 and I will put some gap, and they say copper oxide means CuO. Now tell me, isn't it CuO and CO2? Tell fast. Can you see
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Which means the carbonate, when you are heating, it will liberate CO2 because it's carbonate, right? Okay, so understand that it is lower in the EC series, copper activity series, so it will not have stable carbonate. So you heat it, it will give out CO2. Now this reaction is important for observations also. What did I tell you the color was of copper carbonate? Wasn't it green?
Yes.
Or greenish blue? Green or greenish blue they will say, but they'll put that green color there. Okay, and what is CuO? It's going to be black. What will be the observation here? Green carbonate turns into black residue and colorless, odorless CO2 gas is given out. Correct? Now, the second one, ammonium dichromate. This is again, I have told you right in the beginning, this is a very, very popular decomposition reaction. It will give you chromic oxide means Cr2O3, and it gives water and it gives nitrogen. Okay, how many nitrogens, sorry, how many hydrogens do you see here? 8. So it will be 4H2O, so that it will be 8 hydrogen. Everything else gets balanced. What is the observation? I've told you observations for this, very important. What is the color of this powder? Orange.
Orange.
And it decomposes with what? Flashes of
Flashes
light.
of light.
And it gives green, voluminous or fluffy mass. Correct or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If the orange powder is this much, this will be like this, fluffy mass. You do foo like that, it will fly away. Okay, very light fluffy mass it becomes. All right, this also tells you name the gas liberated. They will tell you ammonium dichromate is heated, name the gas liberated. Which one? Nitrogen. Okay, why it can be confusing? Because it's got nitrogen, it's got hydrogen, it's got oxygen. So if you do not know this properly, what you will say? I don't know. Nitrogen, is it hydrogen, is it oxygen? Understood, no? That is why they ask you these questions. So these two reactions are important. State the following. Volume of a gas at 0 Kelvin will be 0, correct or no? 0 cc.
Yes, ma'am.
Ice point of absolute temperature. Ice point means 0 degrees C is equal to dash Kelvin. Tell me how much it will be. 0 plus 273.
273.
So 273 Kelvin. Okay. Calculate percentage composition of MgCl2. For percentage composition, you will first need the molecular weight. Okay, so the molecular weight of MgCl2. Now they have not given you the masses, but Mg, remember, it is Na is 2311, then comes Mg in the periodic table 2412. Okay, and Cl is 35.517. Correct? So this will be Mg means 24 plus 2 into bracket what? 35.5. That will be 24 plus 71. How much is that? 95. Okay, if your teacher says write AMU, then you write AMU. Otherwise there is no need to write any unit here. So percentage of Mg. If you want your full marks, what you should write first? Mass of Mg upon mass of MgCl2 multiplied by 100%. Understood? So that will be 24 upon 95 multiplied by 100%. Is it doable? Tell me. 5 goes 19 times. Can you see that? Is it doable? 19
ma'am.
times table. I have taught you how to remember 19 times table. Give your answers to 2dp. Understood? Then what you will say, the second part, percentage of chlorine. What you will write? Mass of chlorine upon mass of MgCl2 multiplied by 100%. Then what you will write? 2 into, why don't we write 71 directly? 71 upon 95 multiplied by 100%. Doable? Tell fast. You can give your answers to 2dp. I don't have to teach you how to get 2 decimal places. Can you do that on your own without any problem? Yes,
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
doable. Now, can you see over here what is this learning work? From which chapter this is? Atmospheric pollution. So learning work you have to do on your own. I cannot help you. I cannot learn it for you. Correct or no? You have to learn on your own. Question number 5. What is the name given to group 17? They are called halogens. Why are they called so? Learning work. Convert word equation to molecular equation. Calcium bicarbonate, Ca8CO3 twice, plus nitric acid, HNO3. Calcium nitrate, CaNO3 twice, plus water is H2O plus CO2. Now some of you may have a problem. Will my formula be CaHCO3 or CaHCO3 twice? Some of you may wonder like that. At least you know Ca means it is 2882 from the periodic table. So Ca is going to be 2 plus. No problem remembering that. Correct? Now HCO3 comes from H2CO3, correct? Do you know that this means that there are two H's and there is CO3. CO3 is 2 minus, correct? This is 1 plus and this is 1 plus. If you look at HCO3, what do you see here? Valency wise, what do you see? All this you have to do in your mind, okay? This is 1 plus and this is 2 minus. So what will be the total effect of this? 1 minus. Did you understand this? So
Yes, ma'am.
HCO3 is what? 1 minus. Did you understand? Those who get confused for the valencies, understood how to handle this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you think that this is a little irritating, you will make sure that you write this 5 times. Okay, spend some time on this. Now if you do crisscross, won't you get CHCO3 twice? Okay, now actually with pencil you can do this. All these reactions are kind of double decomposition. So Ca will take NO3 and Ca is in your mind 2 plus, and NO3, can you see this is 1 minus, this is 1 plus. So NO3 is 1 minus. Did you understand crisscross? Did you get the formula right? Understood? Now how many nitrates do you see? How many nitrates do you see? I can see 2 of them.
2.
So that means I should put 2 here. Did you understand this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Now here you have to think, 1 HCO3 and 1 H will give you 1 H2CO3, but there are 2 H's, so I will need 2 HCO3s. It will give me 2 H2CO3 means 2 H2O, 2 CO2. Understood? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. Okay. We come to the next one. Iron 3 chloride, FeCl3, exposed to atmosphere. Now this is the key word. When it is exposed to atmosphere, either it will absorb moisture or it will give out moisture. If it absorbs moisture, it is called as deliquescent. If it's giving out, it's called efflorescent. Now, what kind of substance is this? I told you iron chloride, very, very important. So you have to pay special attention. What is it going to be the observation? What kind of substance is it? Check efflorescent substances, check deliquescent substances. Is it there in the list?
Deliquescent.
What does deliquescent mean?
On exposure to the atmosphere, it absorbs moisture from the atmosphere and dissolves into absorb moisture.
Very good. So observation will be, now remember, iron 3 chloride, I told you reddish brown, it will form yellowish brown solid it will be. So observation will be it dissolves in absorbed moisture to form reddish brown liquid. Okay, what is the phenomenon? Deliquescence. Understood? The reason for the phenomenon occurring? What is the reason for deliquescence? It absorbed moisture from the atmosphere and dissolved in it. You're with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us come to this. Give an example of one reactant and 2 or 3 products. Now one reactant I just saw earlier in the paper, this reaction. Did you also see this reaction? Did you also see this reaction? Let us be smart, no? Correct or no? Somewhere above we saw this reaction. There we got the answer. What is the second one? 2 reactants and 1 product. Can I write 2 reactants and 1 product? Can you see that? Or even I can write this 2 reactants Can you see that? Now 2 reactants and 2 products. 2 reactants and 2 products I can take. Okay, can you see 2 reactants and 2 products? Correct? Or I can take, which is that reaction just now we finished? Do you remember we wrote this? Hello? Do you remember
Yes,
this? See, all the reactions, I mean, you can be smart, right? Don't say, oh, which one, which one. There are so many reactions we talked about. Just pick out one. How is it? Good, bad, or ugly? Did you understand how to
good.
think?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't take tension. Understood? Okay? If I didn't tell you this trick, you would have wondered, na, which one was there in the textbook, which page it was. You would have thought, tell me fast, you would have thought, no? Yes or no? Yeah, no? Hmm? Now, complete and write the balanced chemical equations. So, PBO. This is acid and base, salt and water. So it will give me Pb will take NO3. Correct? So I'll write 2 here. And what will I get? Okay? Now, what will I get over here? What will I get? Don't like it, no? Don't like it? Oh my goodness, you all are not speaking anything.
FeO and H2O.
This is the clue, baby. So, I am going to get Fe3 plus ka oxide. Did you see that? This is 3 plus, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can't write FeO. See, iron has variable valency, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This one is 3 plus. So C crisscross will give us what? Tell me.
Fe2O3.
Correct? And plus it will give you, don't like it, right? Don't like it, right? Okay. So I'm going to give you a little bit of exercise. Now see, even if you have not studied, just go into the atoms and the molecules. Yeah. So I have Fe and Fe. And I have Fe OH thrice. है ना? See there? Did you see what a nice package I made? You saw this? FeOH thrice? Because there are 2 Fe's, no? So definitely I'll need 2 of these because Fe has to be balanced, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now Fe2O3 will look like this. Is it looking Fe2O3 to you? Is
Yes,
it looking
ma'am.
Fe2O3? What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
remaining? Tell me. 3H and 3OH. What does this mean?
3H2O.
Yeah, why are you asking me a question? It is there. H and OH means H2O. Correct? Did you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Have I taught you something very, very useful?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good idea, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So remember all these tricks. Now, how will you convert saturated into unsaturated learning work from water? Student performed experiment to measure pressure and volume and he got this data: 180 125x, 240y this. Calculate the values. Now can you see, if I take these two, what will be your x equal to? Numbers across multiply. No, 1 minute. Pressure and volume inversely proportional, you know. P and V, what are they saying? Constant temperature. So P1 V1 equal to P2 V2, correct? Hello. P1 V1
Yes,
means
ma'am.
100 into 80 is equal to 125 into x. So x will be equal to, so don't do like how I told you earlier, okay? You have to use the formula here. So 100 into 80 upon 125. 25 fours, 25 fives. 5 goes 16 times. 16 fours, 64. So x is equal to what? Correct? Then for this y, what will you say for this y? P1 V1 again is equal to P2 V2. Okay, so I can say 100 into 80, not a problem. I can take any values, okay? I can take either this and this or this and this, not a problem. P2 will be what? Y multiplied by 32. What will be y equal to? 100 into 80 upon, okay? 8 goes 10 times. No, 16 twos and 16 goes 5 times. So 2 goes 50 times. 250. Which law have I used? Boyle's law. Correct? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this one is a redox reaction. Define redox learning work. In this reaction, give reason, hydrogen sulfide is oxidized to sulfur. This has become S. So H is removed. What you'll say? By removal of what? By removal of hydrogen of hydrogen, therefore it is oxidation. Okay, chlorine is reduced. What will you see? H has been added not to chlorine, so by addition of what? By addition of hydrogen, therefore reduction. Understanding? Now these reactions, I have given you 6 questions based on redox reactions. Go through them when you revise. Okay. What is the effect of heat on blue vitriol? Blue vitriol, blue hydrated copper sulfate crystals become white, anhydrous, amorphous copper sulfate. Correct? You remember the observations they're asking. Haven't
Yes,
we
ma'am.
done many a times this observation?
Yes,
Differentiate
ma'am.
between sodium atom and sodium ion. Now this may be a little irritating. So sodium atom, let us write Na atom, and we have Na ion. The first difference will be, this will be neutral. Why it will be neutral? Because number of protons and number of electrons will be equal. Correct? And here what you'll say, this one will have which charge? It will have what?
Positive.
Positive charge. Which will be because the number of protons will be greater than number of electrons. Agreeable to you? Now sodium
Yes, ma'am.
atom will have 3 shells, correct? That will be 2A to 1, correct electronic configuration. And here sodium atom will lose ion, will have this less, this electron will be gone. So it will have how many? Why?
2
Because the
shells.
configuration will be of the nearest noble gas, yes. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the third one. If there are 3 shells, the atomic size will be larger, correct? And here it will be atomic size, not atomic, ionic size, the size. Let us say size, not atomic. Just let us put size. Size is smaller. Understanding? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now one more thing is that remember size is smaller because number of protons is more. In case they ask you for give reason here, write over there, since number of protons greater than number of electrons, therefore more force on electrons to pull towards a nucleus. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Nucleus, what did I spell? Nucleus. Okay, understood. So this was a good question. Otherwise, all the paper is okay. Now, what are they telling you? These react with NaOH. State the name and color. If copper sulfate, you will do CuSO4 plus NaOH. All of these reactions are going to be like this. Okay, so Cu will take OH. Cu is 2 plus, this is 2 minus, this is 1 plus, this is 1 minus. This should happen in your mind. So CuOH twice means I will need 2 OHs, then Na2SO4. Now this Na2SO4 will be colorless, but what is this? They are telling you state the name and the color of the precipitate. What will be the name of this? Copper 2 hydroxide. Don't just say copper hydroxide. Understanding? And what is the color of it? So the name and the color. What is the color of copper hydroxide?
Pale blue.
Correct. Now zinc sulfate. Now zinc sulfate, again zinc 2 sulfate, I'll get zinc hydroxide plus Na2SO4, gelatinous white. Ferrous sulfate, FeOH twice you will get dirty green, correct, and iron 2 hydroxide. So this can be done on your own. Okay, complete the following table. Chemical name, washing soda. No, chemical compound, washing soda. Chemical name, chemical formula. Washing soda is Na2CO3.10H2O. What is the chemical name? Tell me. What will I write here?
Sodium carbonate decahydrate.
I would write it as hydrated sodium carbonate into bracket decahydrate. Okay, please write it as hydrated because of water of crystallization. Understood, no? Then
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is going to lose the water of crystallization partially, so it is efflorescent. So the list of all those efflorescent deliquescent substances you will have to learn by heart. Let us come to this. The element M has atomic number 15. The moment they say 15, you will have to write the electronic configuration. Give electronic configuration. What is the position of M? M is going to be, this M is going to be third period. So it will be period 3. And which group it will be in?
15.
Give reason why hydrogen is placed in 1 and 17 in the periodic table. Here again, the dual nature of hydrogen is the learning work. Okay, I've already told you why, what happens. Yeah, hydrogen loses an electron, it becomes H1 plus, behaves like group 1. And when it accepts an electron, completes the duplet, then it becomes anion and behaves like group 17. That's why it will be in both. Okay, given mass of a gas occupies these many mLs at 37 degrees C, at what temperature to make the final volume? Pressure remaining constant means Charles' law. So you will have V1 and T1 and V2 and T2. Tell me, 200 ml is here and 37 degrees means you add 273. 310 Kelvin. They are saying final volume should be 500 ml. So what should be the temperature? What you will say by Charles' law? V1 upon T1 equal to V2 upon T2. So that will be 200 upon 310 equal to 500 upon T2. So T2 is equal to 500 into 310 upon 200. This came here and these numbers went there. Two zeros got cancelled. Two ones, two fives and two fives. How much is that? T2 equal to 5 fives 25, 2 5 fives 27, 2 5 ones and 2 775 Kelvin minus 273 will give us 5 minus 3 and here. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So temperature, write temperature, don't just write T2. The formula of a compound, now this one is again an important question. XY2 they are saying. X gives one electron to each Y atom. So X is giving one electron. So this one minute. X is giving one electron to each. So it is giving here like this. Understanding? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
That means this is a metal and this is a non-metal. Agreed? So what is the type
Yes,
of
ma'am.
bonding it will be?
Electrovalent.
Correct. So it will be electrovalent bonding. Draw the orbit structure to show the formation of XY2. So you will say let X equal to 2, 282 or 2 comma 2, 282. Okay, and Y is accepting 1. So let us say 2 comma 7. Understanding? And then you will show this will be Mg and this will be magnesium. Let us take 287. MgCl2 is there, no, in your book? Atomic orbit
Yes,
diagram.
ma'am.
So take it as MgCl2. Understood? Don't take CaCl2. CaCl2 will be a headache. Ca means 4 orbits you'll have to draw. Mg will be ideal. Okay, so we finished the entire paper. All right. So I think you have got enough food for thought. Learning work you will do properly. And all the best for tomorrow.